Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me.
Please be seated.
Good girl.
We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the vow renewal of two hearts. In this ceremony today, we will witness Sean and Morgan renew their vows in their marriage. Today, we have come together to witness the new dawn of these two lives. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and their love has stood the test of COVID. Their desire to reaffirm it, and that's why they're here today. Let's call this day their I do still. But today is also a celebration for everyone else. For not only is it a pleasure for us to see their love in bloom and to participate in the renewal of vows of two people so delightfully suited to one another, to be able to finally all come together and to be in the same place for Sean and Morgan has definitely been their vision through this whole wedding planning process. They can't thank you enough for taking the time to come and celebrate with them today. I'd like you all to pause, to look around and to see the beauty of this field. Let's recognize and appreciate the work that has gone into making this day so beautiful by Sean, his dad, Morgan's dad, and Sean's siblings. What a pleasure it is to be part of a glorious space. Thank you. Sean and Morgan, we take delight in sharing today's very special occasion with you. I had many, many worries of wondering if this day was ever going to happen. And Morgan, I know you were there with me. Lots of couples believe that entering into marriage is the final step in a passionate relationship. The way they see it, a couple meets, gets to know each other, falls in love, and decides that they want to go through life together and then take the final step, tying the knot. But the final step in a couple's relationship isn't marriage. It only marks the beginning of a grand adventure that will be long and fruitful for each couple. You've shared the joys, blessings, and yes, the challenges of being a couple for years, as well as being married for almost one. And this day, it's your wish to reaffirm your commitment to working together to make your marriage grow and blossom in the years to come. May this ceremony, renewing the vows that you took to become husband and wife on your wedding day, remind you that despite the stresses inevitable in everyday life, your love, respect, trust, and understanding of each other will continue to increase your contentment and heighten your joy in living. Now, in the spirit of joy and affirmation, I would like to ask your families and friends a question. Do you, the families and friends of Sean and Morgan, give them your blessing and support, wishing them a wonderful life together?
We do.
Thank you. Sean and Morgan, in 2021, you two made vows to one another that you intended to keep. You had no idea what lay in the road ahead, yet you trusted your love to keep you together. Love is blind, and marriage is an eye-opener, a lifelong dedication to love and a daily challenge to love one another more fully and more freely. With this understanding, did you, Sean, ever think that you would marry the same person twice? But do you, Sean, continue to take Morgan as your beloved wife? Will you continue to drive around singing with her, go on the morning coffee runs, and maintain your annual skating adventure? Will you continue to be a tender, faithful husband? Will you, even through all your debt and 3 dogs, continue to love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and keep yourself only onto her? Will you be the cheese to her macaroni?
I will.
With this understanding, did you, Morgan, ever think that you would marry the same person twice? But do you, Morgan, continue to take Sean as your beloved husband? Will you still always take him to the Pokemon stop if he asks you? Will you continue to be a tender and faithful wife? Will you continue to let him be right sometimes? Will you continue to love and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, and keep yourself only unto him?
I will.
Sean and Morgan, you wear rings as the outward symbols of your ongoing commitment to each other. From earliest times, the ring has been a symbol of wedded love. An unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizes a commitment to love that is also never-ending. Sean, hold Morgan's hand. Touch her ring, symbolically giving it back to her again, and say to her these words. Finally, in front of all our favorite people, I can recommit myself to you. And this ring is a symbol of my pledge. Morgan, hold Sean's hand. Touch his ring, symbolically giving it to him again, and say to him these words. Finally, in front of all of our favorite people, I can recommit myself to you. And this ring is a symbol of my pledge. Let these rings serve not as locks binding you together, but as keys, unlocking the secrets of your hearts for each other to know, and thus bringing you closer together forever. And may those who wear these rings live in love all of their days. Sean and Morgan, you already know that marriage is sharing life with your best friend, enjoying the journey along the way, and arriving at every destination together. Having witnessed your vows of affirmation with all who are assembled here, and by the authority of love itself, I do affirm that you have expressed your desire to continue as husband and wife. Sean and Morgan, you may reseal your vows with a kiss.
Hello? So, good evening, everybody. Everyone looks fantastic, all shined up like a new penny. For all of you young folks out there, a penny was a measure of currency before it was determined that it wasn't worth much. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirk Chatton. I am the father of the beautiful bride, and this is my fiancée, Tamara.
So I am a little nervous, so I am just kind of imagining all of you are like my kindergarten students here today. So hello, welcome. Yeah. Okay, everyone is here today to celebrate two very special people. You may have met Morgan first, or maybe you met Sean first. However it came to pass, these two beautiful people so very much wanted to be here with all of you today, to bear witness to their commitment, to their love for each other, to persevere for all those obstacles, like little old COVID, like wrecking their plans, all that, little things like that. And, not once, but twice, right? Everyone here today is special to Morgan and Sean. And we wanted to start by saying a great big thank you to everybody who is here today for coming. Thank you for sharing this special day with them. And that includes that amazing bridal party up there. You guys stuck it out. Thank you. And so we want to toast you first because we think you all deserve it. So everybody raise your glass for yourselves first. Thank you. Thank you. Liquid courage, okay.
So I would like to give a big thank out to Sean's parents, Doug and Mary, for the use of their property for this grand celebration. There was lots of hard work and commitment to making this day a reality for Sean and Morgan. Thank you very much. Sean, I would also like to take this opportunity to officially welcome you into our family. It is 357 days overdue, but nonetheless, thank you for being you and welcome. I promised Morgan I would keep it short, sweet, and fun. There are so many stories I could tell. I could tell lots about her childhood adventures, her love for figure skating, seemingly endless dance competitions. But secretly, I believe she wanted to be a play-by-play broadcaster or videographer. Sorry. Let me set the scene. Imagine a hot, late summer day. Morgan, her brother Chris, and her uncle Jamie were riding bikes. Jamie's over there, Chris is over there. Morgan was almost 6 years old at the time. Chris and Jamie had set up a jump ramp and were taking turns going over it on their bikes. Morgan was videotaping and watching for cars on the road. It just happened to have an audio clip of that particular day with me. If I could just ask the DJ to please press play.
Better get that way back on replay, Sue. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm a funny at the same time. Battery inside the screen. Might as well almost go. Turn it off. Okay.
Okay, Morgan, ready?
Yeah. Go. Go.
Your chain's off, Chris. What? Chain's off. Get it. Look at this.
His chain's off?
No, look, my chain's off.
Oh.
Look at it. Zoom in on it.
Hey, can you pedal backwards?
No, let me see. Can I do it? Nice.
No, Chris. No. I am doing
Just
it.
down. Just... Hey, Chris, that's good.
Where's Jamie's chain gone? There's Jamie's chain gone.
I have to go fix it.
Oh, go. Go! Oh, that was a good one, Chris. Oh, now that's gonna kill me. Wait, it's chill.
Wait.
Oh, it's fine, Chris. It's fine.
Good, don't drop it again.
It's fine.
Good, don't drop it again.
Cause if the numbers are still there, then it's still working. If it's not, it's not.
So later that day, when she brought in the camera, I had noticed all the scratches and marks, and I had asked her what happened. She said she wasn't really sure. I played back the video and found that priceless the priceless moment captured in time. That single phrase that she spoke that still resonates. Dad's gonna kill me. Famous last words of any adventure child.
Speaking of words, so Kirk and I were talking about this speech, and he was making a joke that, like, je peux parler tout en français, and I was like, oh, I don't think I'll do that, but I do have a quote that I found that I thought was very appropriate. So it goes, il n'y a qu'un bonheur dans la vie, c'est d'aimer et d'être aimé. And it's by George Sand, and verbial is, there's only one happiness in life, to love and be loved. So let us toast Morgan and Sean. And Morgan and Sean, may you always continue to love and be loved.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Up next, we have Teresa.
Okay, well, that's hard to follow. I don't have a piece of paper. It's on my phone. Hold on 1 second. I'm really nervous. Yeah. So, yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Teresa, and Sean, where are you? Sean is my baby brother. He's my childhood bestie, and the one person I can depend on for a laugh, a giggle, and of course, someone to do the heavy lifting. Sean, myself, and the rest of the Phillips litter, everywhere around here, grew up here. Amongst these very trees, upon these lands, we spent our days climbing barn walls, hide-and-seeking in the long grass, and building forts. Sean and I were the king and queen of the forest. Wow, how things have changed. Just look around at this fort. You have created this. A fort complete with white walls, string lights, even eucalyptus accents. A place that has brought family and friends together. But now you have a new queen. Your beautiful wife beside you. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Didn't expect that. Morgan, our queen, you are the one who created this. You have created a place for all of us to be together. The crown fits. Wear it proudly. So drink and be married.
Already started to cry, so this isn't good. Okay, so good evening. For those who don't formally know who we are, this is my husband, Jason. And my name is Dawn, not Dan.
I want to show you the piece of paper I read that from.
And I am the mom to this beautiful bride. We want to take this moment to thank you all for joining us today. It's been a long time in the making.
We also want to thank the wedding party for sticking by the side of Morgan and Sean as they work through frustrating setbacks and many hard decisions. Postponing their big day once was hard, twice was heartbreaking. No, I'm gonna cry. Good job. We're so proud of you both for staying the course. Look around, it was well worth it. Sean, that gets me every time.
You got it. You get it.
Give me a second. Since the very beginning, you fit right in to Morgan's enormous family and extended family. Many years ago, on New Year's Eve, Morgan was planning a night out on the town with Sean and her friends. However, not long into her getting ready for the evening, she ended up quite ill, forcing her to cancel her plans. Sean offered to spend his New Year's Eve with her anyways, because he's a great guy. But she didn't want to ruin his evening too, so she declined. A short time later, though, Sean arrived at our door and spent a boring night with us old folks and Morgan, just watching Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve. It was that moment we knew he was a keeper.
This is the worst. All right. Sean has a good and kind heart, and we adore him. He appreciates the love of a close-knit family. He is helpful, respectful, well-mannered, funny, and he even accepts me with my overbearing motherly ways. He knows it's purely out of love. Sean, we aren't welcoming you into the family today because you've been a part of our family. For a long time already. As parents, you want the best for your child. Morgan has found that in Sean. Thank you for taking Morgan as your wife. No refunds, she's yours. Morgan, my beautiful baby girl. One of my two greatest accomplishments in this life. Where do I start? Oh, what a spicy child. Always giving me a run for my money. When she was a toddler, if I turned my head for a second, she was running full tilt toward a busy street, giggling her guts out all the way like it was the best game ever. Morgan was not only a spicy child, she was a climber. Eating my Christmas cactus plant, me having to call poison control, and them suggesting I keep my poisonous plants up high. Might I add, this plant was on a tall speaker that was on top of our entertainment stand. Her sense of humor started when she was young. When she was 4, Kirk and I decided to get the kids a puppy for Christmas. Kirk picked the puppy up from my sister's place around 5:30 in the morning. Not long after he returned home, we heard Chris go to the living room. Then he went running back to Morgan's room and he said, Morgan, we got a puppy. And Morgan's reply was, no joke. We always giggled at her expressions. like when our computer printer had a meltdown and she came to us and told us it had eaten the whole loaf of paper. If life were like a DVD movie, I would go back and watch those little moments.
Over and over again.
Thank you. I'm not a public speaker, for one. Fast forward to today, now married, still spicy. Still the best sense of humor, family-oriented, compassionate. The most beautiful smile.
A singing voice that melts my heart. The very best dog mom to Lucy. And the most perfect match for Sean. Do it.
I'm almost done. Okay. Morgan Elizabeth, watching you grow into such an impressive young woman has been a highlight in my life. Is that good? It always has and always will be an absolute joy to be your mom. This is really awful. You light up every room just by being in it. Marriage means commitment, but so does insanity. You guys must be truly insane or madly in love. Cheers to Morgan and Sean.
Hello? I think there's something wrong with this mic. Everyone who talks into it starts crying, so hopefully I can break the curse. I'm Chris. I'm Morgan's brother, and I'm so happy to be here at Morgan and Sean's wedding, the 2022 edition. Megan and I moved to Nova Scotia in 2020, and we've traveled back 4 times since 4 wedding events. But Morgan and Sean, we want you to know that if you decided to get married every year, we'd be here for everyone. Wow, this mic, I don't know. It's pretty surreal to be making a speech at my little sister's wedding. Sometimes it's hard to believe we're still not kids fighting about what to watch on TV. When I was young, if I'm being honest, I was pretty happy being an only child. So I was a little shocked when Mom and Dad didn't leave that little baby at the hospital. What I didn't realize at the time was that they were actually bringing home my first best friend. Morgan, through all the big and small changes in our lives, you were always there, and I don't think I could ever properly express how grateful I am for that. Everybody talks about how much little sisters need their big brothers, but no one really talks about how much big brothers need their little sisters. I know we don't get to choose our family, but if I could, I would choose you every time. Seriously, someone's got to fix this mic. Now, when my little sister introduced me to Sean, it didn't take long for me to realize that he was one of our kind, and he fit right in with us. It's not often that I find someone that speaks in obscure Simpson quotes as fluently as I do. Much to my wife's chagrin. Sean, thank you for always being your authentic self and for taking such good care of my sister. You are my brother, and I couldn't be happier about that. We all love you, and we're so happy you're a part of our family. You belong with us, and I hope you never forget it. Now, to both of you, I think it's clear to everybody here how well you two fit together. Anybody that can plan 2 separate weddings and pull them both off as well as you have without killing each other is a testament to that. And Morgan, I'm looking at you. Sean's lucky to be here, if we're being, let's be real. It's a joy to see how happy you make each other, and I'm so excited to see where your love takes you and what life has in store for you both. And I'm so happy and proud to celebrate this milestone with you for the second time. And I want you to both take a moment to breathe it all in. Everything you've planned for over the last 3 years has been leading to this, and you've earned it. So cheers to the happy couple.
Yellow? All right, so the goal this year was to not cry. I know. I ugly cried so much last year, and now this year too, so that's great. All right, it's short and sweet. I really tried not to write stuff that would make me emotional.
One more Simpson quote just for Chris. Don't forget, you're here forever. Well, we finally made it. It's been 3 years in the making, but we are pleased that it has finally worked out this time around.
We just wanted to thank everyone for being here and celebrating us and our relationship. Though this is not your normal wedding day, we really just had to roll with the punches in this whole process. If it had been up to us, we would have actually been married in 2020, like planned. So it was important to us to have the wedding that we had planned for nearly 3 years with all of our favorite people here with us. Despite all the changes along the way, we are so happy to have everyone here for a good time.
We'd like to thank our parents for all their help with not just one wedding, but one wedding and an elopement.
Thank you to our amazing wedding party, compiled of all of our closest family and friends. Literally could not have done this without you. Some of you have been able to help from afar. Laura stepped into the role of maid of honor flawlessly. We literally could not have done it without you. Anne-Marie took the role of double agent as a bridesmaid and also the owner of cakes for all occasions. A shameless plug. And provided us with our lovely cake and favors on your tables today. The musicians are gone, but I wanted to thank them. To our amazing photographers, Aaron and Roman, for capturing all of today's special moments. Our DJ, and Dale, sorry, and the catering team from Personal Touch Catering, they're also gone, I think.
We have waited 1,141 days for this party accordingly.
Okay, yeah, we love you all. Let's celebrate. Hi. Oh, that's loud. Oh, no, you're not leaving, love. Get back over.
Lucy, could you return to the tent?
All right. Everyone who was here last year for the first wedding knows why I'm up here again. It's time for the family theme song to welcome the new Phillips couple. And it's the bare necessities. So I want everybody to sing along with me, because if I'm stuck up here, so do you guys. Okay, ready? Everyone ready? Okay. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your stress. Yeah, man. We the bare necessities, the bare curiosities, the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my day home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. You ain't ants.
Yeah, you better believe it.
You're gonna love the way they tickle. Mowgli, watch out! The bare necessities of life will come to you.
They'll come to me.
They'll come to you when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you pick a raw paw. Well, next time beware. Don't pick the prickliest pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try and use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue? Golly, thanks, Blue. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to us. They'll come to you.
Mrs. Phillips are going to do their first dance. Let's hear it for them once again.
You got me look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
I took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide will bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it down. I'm 5 years old, it's getting cold. I've got my big coat on. I hear your laugh and look up, smiling at you. I run and run past the pumpkin patch and the tractor rides. Look now, the sky is gold. I hug your legs and fall asleep on the way home. I don't know why all the trees change in the fall. I know you're not scared of anything at all. Don't know if Snow White's house is near or far away, but I know I had the best day with you today. I'm 13 now and don't know how my friends could be so mean. I come home crying and you hold me tight and grab the keys, and we drive until we found a town far enough away, and we talk and window shop till I forgot all their names. I don't know who I'm gonna talk to now at school, but I know I'm laughing on the car ride home with you. Don't know how long it's gonna take to feel okay, but I know I had the best day with you today. I have an excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother. Inside and out, he's better than I am. I grew up in a pretty house and I had space to run, and I had the best days with you. There is a video I found from back when I was 3. You set up a paint set in the kitchen and you're talking to me. It's the age of princesses and pirate ships and the 7 dwarfs. And Daddy's smart